Let's talk while I get my makeup done for rehearsal dinner tonight. Derek is not here at the moment. He's at church rehearsing for tomorrow's ceremony. So let's get this started. But I do want to tell you something though. So I had this lady come into my DM and I actually know her. She was one of the first. I got a phone call from the kids, so I had to answer it. But anyway, so I've known this lady because she was one of the first ones to purchase my book, Going Off Script. By the way, if you haven't purchased, go and get yourself a copy. It's an autobiography of my life, growing up in Ghana, what I faced in the United States of America, moving to the States at 16 years old by myself with no family. It has a lot of stuff in there that a lot of you guys don't even know about me. So anyway, go and get yourself a copy on Amazon. She was one of the first ones to support me when the book came out. And she was so sweet, she was so kind, and I really appreciate her. So anyway, she sent me a DM, and in the DM, she was like, I'm so sorry to tell you this. And without even reading further, I was like, oh, what happened? Did I say something? Did she get offended by something in the video? I was like, worried. So I continued to read this, and she said that she recently found out that, her mom, who's been also watching the page, had left some nasty comments in a couple of the videos. Anyway, so she begins to tell me, her mom is a single mother who raised her and her siblings. It wasn't such a great childhood growing up, but she later on went on to forgive her mom for everything that she had caused her and her siblings growing up. Obviously she said her mom was a single mother, so she had to deal with a lot. So a lot of those things were the reasons why she acted the way that she did to her kids growing up. Anyway, so she says her mother lives in a different state and she lives alone now. And she is the one that introduced her mother to the page. So she was quite shocked when she went underneath a couple of the videos recently. And I believe about a month ago, there was one that showed up like a month ago, and then she started to do research, and then she saw more of her comments in the comment section and her mom just being so ugly, right? And so hateful. She was shocked because she said, I grew up with this type of mom, and I honestly thought she had changed her ways, and just seeing her on your page bullying you consistently, and she's like, I saw the videos, there was nothing in there that needed or should have warranted that type of abuse, so or that type of hateful comment. So she was beside herself, and she just had to come in my DMs. Like, she understood, her mom was a single mother. And even I know, single moms, man, I give it to you guys. I don't even know how you do it because it's hard, even with a husband, right? I'm so grateful I have Derek there, who does a lot, more than most men would do. And I'm really grateful for that. But I feel like my heart goes out to single moms out there who have to kind of do it all alone, go to work, come home, still take care of the kids. Yeah, the single moms that share, whatever with the father, where they have 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off. It's not quite as bad because, you still have 2 weeks out of the month where you can just do whatever, travel, have no children whatsoever, pursue a dream, do whatever you need to do. Like, I wish I had 2 weeks where I didn't have any kids at all. Like, I would be everywhere and I would actually not be so stressed out. But I'm talking about the single mothers who have to do it all on their own, no help whatsoever coming away. So anyway, she says that it's kind of like how her mom was. So she grew up kind of like, knowing that there was issues with, the way that her mom brought her and her siblings up, but she was willing to forgive it because she's like, she pretty much had a hard time. Although that does not excuse whatever happened between them, but still she's more willing to kind of bat an eye on a few of the things that happened to her as she grew up with that type of mom. So anyway, her message to me was just like she was in utter shock. She called her mother and she was just saying, I can't believe you're on that page. I can't believe the hateful things that you're spewing on Ruth. Like, she's lovely, she's this, she's that. Anyway, whatever. And she just wanted to reach out to me just in case I found out that it was her mother, because at this point she's like, I am so embarrassed. What if you find out that this woman is my mother and then like she's leaving all these hateful stuff? What if you go into her page, you know, you look at her profile and you see me there and you're thinking like, this is the same person who is so supportive on my page, always pouring out positivity, you know, supporting me with my book, just always checking out on the kids and how they're doing, always sending me positive, you know, words of affirmation, reinforcement, always, you know, being like, go girl, like, we've got you, like, I've got you, like, you know, whatever. So she just didn't want that to happen. So she just wanted to reach out and let me know that she had no idea. She never knew that her mom was doing this and she was in shock. So anyway, they had a little chit chat. I don't know how the conversation ended with her and her mother. But that conversation brought me to this. I just wonder if a lot of these people that leave all these horrible messages and comments in the comment section, I wonder how they would feel, or how others would feel. Like, I wonder how their family would feel, like their children would feel, how their grandparents would feel, or their mothers or fathers, or even their neighbors. How would your neighbors feel if they saw that type of message from them? Especially if it's like consistently, like every single time they're leaving something horrible there. You know, there is a way to voice your opinion that shouldn't be coming out mean or rude. Like, you can leave constructive criticisms, you can leave your you can leave your idea, you can judge, right? Or you can give advice without belittling, putting down, insulting. There's a huge difference, right? So I just wonder, like, if I was to take all of those negative comments and screenshot it and send it to your family members, your mother, your sister, even your neighbor, would they be proud of the person that you are? You know, because it just dawned on me that this woman felt so bad. Like, she was like, I cannot believe it. Like, I'm in utter shock that something like this will come out of my mother to a stranger on the internet, you know. And she was just like beside herself. Like, she couldn't believe it. She's like, I thought this woman had changed. I thought she was turning a new leaf in life. I honestly forgave her for a lot. And she just was like in utter belief. So for everyone who's been kind of leaving all these hateful things, you know, just, I want to ask you something. When you're writing those comments and it's coming out of, you know, you having a bad day, or like having a bad life, or something happened, or you're sick, or, you know, you're jealous, or you're angry or sad, whatever emotions you're feeling at that moment, do you think, or better yet, pause, right? And think, if my sister was to see this message, if my family was to see this, if it was my mom, if my husband, my boyfriend, if my neighbor was to see this message, would they be proud of me? Would they congratulate me? Would they see me? Would they see me in a different light? Is what I'm trying to say. Or would they be very disappointed? Would they not want to hang out with me? Would they look at me like this woman is, or this guy or this person is a bully, or, you know, has issues or whatnot? Would they be proud of you for that message, you know? So yeah, it just got me thinking a lot. Of course, I told her everything is fine. Obviously thanked her for letting me know. And I told her, you can't be responsible for what other people do. You know, you really cannot be. Yes, she's your mother and you feel some type of way, but your mom is doing something that she thinks in her head is the right thing, even though it is not. It's not right to bully somebody. It's not right to leave hateful words to somebody. It's not right to leave words that could bring about damage onto somebody else and ruin them, perhaps cause them issues. Yes, I am strong and I have a strong following and I have a strong support who is there for me to uplift me and give me encouragement and be there for me and help me, you know, in this moment while I'm going through this online thing, which never used to happen. I mean, it's happening more now, but I have that support, you know. But what if somebody did not? What if it was a young woman? What if they had body issues? What if they had mental issues? What if they had depression? What if they were battling something in their life that was very stressful? And your comment or your message took them over the edge. You know, you got to think of these things. Then you will be responsible for them if they ever did something to themselves, you know? So you have to be very, 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 very careful. And I think that's where she just was like, she was in shock. She was like, I can't believe this. So of course I told her everything is fine, you know, everything is okay. And I did tell her, I was like, you know, talk to your mother. You know, maybe she's going through something in life. Ask her why she feels a need to I don't know, project, vent, maybe. Maybe she's going through a moment of loneliness. Maybe she feels a certain type of way when she watches the videos because these are some of the things that she should have done with you guys growing up. Maybe she feels guilty. Maybe this is her form of or way of her lashing out. Maybe she needs more of your time. I mean, there could be a million things, but perhaps use this moment to reach, you know, obviously she already reached out to her, but spend some time with her and hopefully she'll open up, you know, and then you guys can kind of fix whatever is going on there. But I told her everything happens for a reason, and perhaps this is your opportunity to see and to try and make that relationship strong, because we all have one mom, right? And the time is gonna come where they're not on earth anymore, and we're gonna miss everything. My mother-in-law died or passed away 2020, and it left a big hole in my heart. You know, I lived with her for 7 years when I was married to Derek, and I got to know her and her beautiful spirit. And it was such a tragic thing that happened, and I am forever scarred. But I do think of her, and even in a moment like this, I wish she was here to celebrate with her son, but she's not. She's not. But such is life. Yeah, that got me emotional a little bit. Such is life. So spend all the time. I need a moment. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit just to process my emotion. Oh, this is crazy. can't have this happening now because I have to leave. I have to leave here in like not even like 20 minutes, so we're gonna get moving. But I need to blend this. Yeah, and when I get tired, my eyes get so red. I gotta blend it more. I gotta blend it more. Right. That is this. Right. Since the party is kind of surrounded, you know, it's the theme. Well, there's not really a theme, but since it's really blue and pink, whatever, I might just end up doing the, not the, you know, the pink eye shadow. You know, not you know, not bold, but something light. And yeah. Ever since you guys told me to line my eyes, I've gotten so addicted to it, to lining the eyes. So I'm gonna do that now. I really feel like I need to do it in front of the mirror, but I'm gonna do it here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it in front of the mirror. I gotta do that. I gotta do my eyelash. Let me do that quickly, and then I'll do my better yet, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna stop talking because I literally have 20 minutes. I'm gonna just do this quick, and I'll take a photo of what it looks like with my outfit, and I don't think there should be back here too as well. I'll just put a photo of the end result in the comment section so you guys can see how the makeup came out. But I'm gonna go. So anyway, I hope it was a nice chat, and I'll definitely be back tonight to let you know how it went. I'll try and capture some stuff. If not, it's okay, because I really don't want to. I want to go and enjoy myself. I don't want to have to be filming and stuff, and I want to give everyone, their privacy and whatnot. So I might take some photos here and there and show you guys. So yeah, I'll definitely be back tonight, and bye everybody.